comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Come round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Puts one in the pocket. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. They're not going to allow any jumping.
Yeah.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can stick something out. The neutral game is very important. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jumps up, gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Big counter. Very solid tomahawk. They exchange blows. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Mexican Typhoon! Both springs forward with the drive rush. Side switch in the corner. Denies the jump in. Tomahawk busted. What'll happen here? Anti-air drops him. Gets a risky buck in. Pay attention. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Experiencing closes in. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Decides to buff up while they can. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Big back to the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Tomahawk plus. Their will to win is really being tested here. In there.
Putain.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Checking their opponent. Saw that low heavy coming. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Now the fun begins. Next up, maintains composure and pushes out of the uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets the knockdown, and now the jump-in is denied. Knockdown. Holds out with the block.
Yeah.
From up above. Sticks the combo. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball.
Yeah.
Knockdown. Both fighters are barely alive. They were right to be on guard there. What'll happen here? Takes in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Overdrive Hadouken. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Can't tech the throw. Jumps in. Low heavy hits. Mix up income.
Putain.
Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Knockdown and they are really going at each other this round. They hit them with a stop and pop. Player one can't afford mistakes, but throws them. What now? Medium, the low's blocked. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage. The drive gauge traps it up with a throw. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The low kick connects. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Taking stock. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The jump in is denied. Low heavy hits, mix up income. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Checks them with a projectile. Got their eye on the air. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when their drive gauge isn't topped off. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. A quick breather. Both fighters are barely alive.
Merde.
The quarter makes it hard to escape. There's a wall splat. They can't do it in there. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. With that drive impact to punish? Alright, what's coming up next? Jump? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Breaks those shins. Knockdown and super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Looks like they want to put a noose experiencing burnout. Barely block connects with the throw. Player two pumps the brakes on the impact. Plenty of help, full gauges, let's go. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Impact, squash. Long critical, what's gonna happen? The low kick hits. They're going for the super art? What were they thinking? They gotta dig down deep here. One chance, oh, bends it on the fireball. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Good anti-air. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Low heavy. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player two chases him down. The jump-in is denied. Taking stock. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Holds out with the block. Life lead is there, but still any KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 chases. They were right to be on guard there.
Merde.
Player
C'est
1
craqué là.
holding on to that corner advantage. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and blocks it. Jumps up. In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. The drive impact is denied.
Merde.
That combo did impact squat. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Reads the jump in perfectly. Comes for them with a balance. Dink connects with the throw. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Throws them. What's next? A jump, clutch, anti-air. The gladiator
Merde.
them open. Kick low heavy. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. This can lead to some big damage. Drops them from the air. Takes them up. High kick, finishing. This time to butt this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. The low. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Breaks the block with a throw. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Goes for the throw. The low kick connects. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
Merde, j'ai raté, putain.
Taking stock. Solid combo. Puts the super armor to good use. Shorter you can, and they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. They were right to be on guard.
Merde.
Player 2 KO.
Putain, comment ça se fait, j'ai raté le combo là,
Player
putain.
1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Merde.
Takes the chance to hurt him. There's a change of sides. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Merde, putain.
That combo did decent damage. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Hits the drive. The throw is denied. What a read. Looking for a chance. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Oh, the throw connects. What'll happen? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Connects.
Ah, putain.
Player 1 can't let this simmer. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Critical art is on deck. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen?
Putain, c'est pas possible ça.
Nice meter awareness. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Putain, je pouvais le battre le Andera là.
Another fight is coming your way.
Our fighters are ready to get down
Platinum,
to
moi
it.
je joue.
So
Hein.
let's start the match and
Ah
see
ouais.
what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. The low kick is blocked. The low kick connects. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Merde, putain.
Brings it all together. Very solid corner switch. Sticks the jump in. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown.
Ah,
That
putain.
has so little payoff. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stuff. Gets them. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Medium kick hits. grabs and throws him away. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Very slick with the combo. Knockdown and not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Big stay close, in there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jump. Anthony.
Merde.
Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up.
Ah, j'ai raté.
Ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we come. Excellent block. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. In with the crossover. Ooh, does him dirty. Low heavy. Player 2 can use any impact. Squash. Keeps him out. Oh my god, this fight comes perfect reads. Perfect damage.
Putain, j'ai eu la chance.
No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there. Player 1 reaches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up, grabs and throws him away. Nice solid counter. What are they thinking here?
Merde.
Oh, whiffs the throw. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Nails the anti-air. Takes a trip.
Merde.
Medium kick. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out.
Ah, putain.
They're so good at whiff punching. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. That combo did decent damage. Shows a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Anthony! Both fighters planning something? Doesn't miss a beat. Grabs and throws him away. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Solid
Putain!
Crumble from above. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Still alive? Still alive? Sit down and shut up! Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. That combo did decent damage. Hits up the counter. This is going to be knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this game. Solid and air. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Knocks them out of the air. Impact squash. Looking for a hole.
Ah, putain.
Ace and whip. They're wide open.
Merde, j'ai raté là.
Cross up attack. Wall flat into the guard break. Take us. This is gonna hurt. Are you kidding me?
Quand même.
Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it.
Putain, c'est chaud, hein. Putain, c'est dur, là.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. All right. Player 1 chases them down. They break things off to take a quick breather. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming.
Merde.
Taking stock. just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump-in is denied. So little life left. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning trick. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jump? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. Denies the jump in. Jumps up. Doesn't miss him. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. A two-fair shot. The moves cancel out. You couldn't plan that. Both fighters planning something. Springs forward with the drive rush. Punish counter on reaction. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up! Flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Nice pulse. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. No more drive game. KO. Player one on the board first with a win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. Nails the anti-air. Throws them to negate the block. Fights out of the court. Drive rush to keep it going. Gets scooped from down low. Breaks those shins. Not much life difference. Risky up-close scraps, brushes that off and keeps going.
Oh boy.
Heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Gets carried to the corner. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open anti-air in the clutch.
Merde, j'ai raté.
Taking shots, breaks it. Player two isn't. Oh my God! They just choked it up. Crowns them from above. Both are ready to pull draw. Super hard incoming.
Ah, putain, enfin, il a eu la chance là. Merde. Putain, je voulais pas faire ça. Putain, j'étais perturbé là. Avec la super peau dans le vide là. Perturbé j'étais.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Ça recommence avec elle là.
Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Checks with a projectile. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner.
Merde. Il est parti de côté.
Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy games. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player one can't let their drive gauge in. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Close them. What's next? Knockdown. Big, low, reaching heavy. Experiencing KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. A brave forward jump there to start. Hits with the overhead. Jumps up. Anthony. Still very early in the round. grabs and throws him away. Player 2 holding on to that corner of Van Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move!
How'd I lose?
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. Pops him with a Shoryu. Throws a fireball. Player 2 closed out the last round with a super. They spent that cash.
Merde.
Back to bite him. Both fighters slams
Ah,
on the
putain.
brakes and shuts out the counter.
Je m'en doutais, il allait m'avoir.
Pumps the brakes on the impact. The low. They push their way out of the corner.
Merde. Ah, putain.
A jump. Oh, they switch sides. Runs that off. They've got him off. Oh, putting the cherry on top. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get burned. Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Player 1 can't let
Merde, merde, je voulais pas faire la boule. Putain.
What are they gonna do? Jump.
Merde.
The next touch may decide this round. This is gonna hurt. Perfect. They are done. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way.
Putain, je voulais faire le Shoryuken là.
Let's believe it's time for that run back. Keeps them out. Barely blocks the jump in. Dashes forward.
Merde.
Combo with the target combo. All right, what's coming up next? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Sees it coming and blocks it out. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Sticks the jump in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Where is their opening? Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. What a low heavy for the win. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jump?
Ah, putain.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink for brush that off and keep
Ah.
going?
Ah, il m'a eu là.
Not letting that go unpunished. A quick breather. Player 2 will
Ah,
have
merde.
to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They're backed up into the corner. There's a change of sides. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Throws them. Finds the target. How will they utilize this? Oh, here we go. Critical art now. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
What a finish.
Putain, il était chanceux là.
Expect to see some fireworks. Start things off with a what a smart move. Dash. Oh,
Merde.
no running up. Sets up with the jump in. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now.
Ah putain, je l'ai raté là.
Has the super gauge advantage. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Anti-air in the
Merde.
front. Getting up close and personal. Burns out. Great, excellent block. Drops them from the air. The low. Nothing stops this train. No! Stunned off the wall. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. Are you kidding me? Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
Putain, c'était chaud, hein. Putain, la fait me battre.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Merde.
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Deftly shuts out the jump.
Merde.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Trying to figure out who will make the first move.
Merde.
That was a solid anti-air. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Takes a trip. That drive impact is blocked. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown.
Ah,
Player two
putain.
chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Next hit will end the round. A gutsy fireball gives them the round.
Fais chier ça.
Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Barely blocks the jump in. Pokes with a medium kick. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win.
Ah, merde.
They didn't need it. Flash knuckle. Smart play with the throw. Jumps in. Jump. Which way you gonna block? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Drops them hard. Jump. Barely blocked. They were not
C'est
clear.
foutu ça.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Nails the anti-air. Checks them with the projectile. The jump in catches them. All that grinding and training will pay off.
Merde, j'ai
Look
trompé
at
de
the
bouton là.
damage on that combo. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Gets the jump.
Putain.
Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them,
Fais chier ça.
brushes that off and keeps going. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Okay, creating some space here. Player one has the life advantage. One fighter's drive gauge
Merde.
is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Gets scooped from down low. Jumps in, solid and
Ah, putain.
hit links it.
Merde, je repère mon avantage là. Putain.
Player two will look to apply pressure here. Driver. Stun. They gotta get in there. Critical art is on deck. Focus and closes it out.
Merde.
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Low kicks are a no-go. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. All right.
Putain.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Did well to get the buff in there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Long low attack hits. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with a projectile. Spins them with a shakusen. Player 2 chases them down. Showing some real tenacity. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
Merde.
Going in. The low heavy is denied.
That's a bug.
With the rhythm, owning that space. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Ugh, scuff him. Right impact, squash. Quick medium poke. Doing some quick planning. Oh, here we go. Great job.
Merde. Ah putain, je veux pas faire ça. Putain, il est parti tout seul le coup là.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Big throws. Denies the low heavy. Checks with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
Merde.
Pushes the opponent into the corner. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
Putain, fais chier ça.
Opening up. They need to lean hard on their drive usage. Solid blocking. Very solid corner switch. The jump in is denied. Gets a normal hit from the drive attack. They're still good. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Close them. What's next? Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 is gonna have finishes it with.
Ah putain, elle a bugué là, putain.
Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The low doesn't connect. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters, nice.
Merde.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ups the damage on that by opting to ground them from above. Ooh, what a smart play. There's the change of side. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Keeps them out. Solid anti-air. Player 1 wall flat into the KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Ça bug hein.
Immediate jump in. The last round. It's now or never. Break
Merde.
those shins. Reads the jump in perfectly. Low
Ah
heavy.
putain.
Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Drop throws him. Smart play. Impact.
Ah merde.
Oh, that's so sick. Just while they're blinking. Okay, here we go. Burns out. Player 2 finds the target.
Il a bugué là.
Fuel to the fire. Hook them up. Ends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Fights back with authority. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Blocks the low kick. Quick medium pump, solid anti-air. Grounds them from above. Low heavy, but no go. Wrecks them.
Ah, il a bugué, putain. C'était quoi ça? Il a bugué là.
Player 2 is gonna be watching replays
Putain.
for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low heavy. Deftly shuts out the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in?
Merde.
Tricky territory here. Player 2 chases them down. Gets the jump in.
Merde, j'ai raté, putain.
Opens up. Takes a trip. timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 2 chases them down. Drive gauge gap here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. This is gonna hurt. Ooh. Whip! They're wide open.
Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Needs to use the threat of the corner here. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Player 1 has the life lead. Uncomfortable space.
Merde.
Can they clip each other on the edge? Denies the low heavy. All right. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets the knockdown, and now decides to meet them in the air. Taking stock. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Ah putain, je croyais qu'il est parti de l'autre côté.
Still very early in the round. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Holds out with the block. Anti-air drops him. Off for the quick burn. Nice counter. What'll happen here? Scrapping it out up close. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Connects with the throw. Both fighters tries to act quickly but with the attack. Opts for the critical art. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life out, but also their nerves. The next punch may decide this round. Sets up with the jump in. Jump! Weaves in the
Merde, putain, j'ai raté l'uppercut, putain.
Here's the final
J'ai raté les shoryuken, putain.
Who will come out on top? Solid anti-air. Connects with the throw. Nothing stops this train. Put the exclamation point on that with an OD. This could lead to some big.
Putain, j'ai encore raté.
Huge chance after that wall. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Bends the meter. Sets up with the jump in. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack.
Ah merde.
Life lead. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? I can't believe it.
Ah putain.
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that.
Putain, j'ai raté 2 fois le shoryuken là. Putain, j'ai du mal, il m'a pas laissé le temps là.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Just out of one, will this super art connect? The super art finds its mark. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good
Merde.
That drive impact is blocked. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. Gets him.
Putain.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. The jump in is denied. Grabs him. Both fighters hits him with a stop and pop. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now.
Ah putain!
Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive up. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this experiencing burnout. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Denies the jump in. You've gotta be mindful. Just goes for it at this range.
Merde.
In? They must have a game plan here with the critic plus super art. Can they? That's not gonna hit. They're recovered. Manages to impact squat. Anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 can't hit that with confidence. Or nothing. Who's gonna take it? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Sit down and shut up. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Chucks the fireball to continue. Sees the overhead coming. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. This is gonna hurt. In with the cross up. Somehow manages to block the jump in. All the throw connects. Okay, burn out, but they may have a plan here. Nothing stops this train. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Ah ouais, c'était bizarre cette partie.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The impact gets blocked. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Blocks the low heavy. Gets the jump in. From up above. Projectile to try and change it. Goes for the super art. Okay, creating some space here. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The jump in is denied. Caught in the cross-up. Player 1 has completely used all their driving, but they still have enough life left to take burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides are gonna have to fight without drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. How will they utilize it? KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps in. Jumps. There's an overdrive art. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Rising uppercut.
Putain.
Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2, burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Blocks the impact. Going in. Good. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Both fighters planning something. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Attends, il faut être prudent, hein. Il faut pas se relâcher. Hein. Ah.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1.
Encore lui. Putain.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with.
Ah,
All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Down to the one.
putain.
Gets a good read on their opponent. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Sticks the jump in. Very
Merde.
solid corner. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the knockdown, and now tomahawk busted. Decides to buff up while they can. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive.
D'accord, il esquive. Hein.
Into the next round. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and says no to the in there.
Putain.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. The combo's there. Lots
Yeah.
of aggression from both sides. Well-timed command throw there. What's the play here? That was a solid anti-air. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Takes a trip. What a clutch side twist there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Spends the gauge on the... What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Mexican typhoon! Drive rush to keep it going. Gets a risky buck in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Tomahawk bust! A quick breather. Still slugging it out at this range. Very solid tomahawk buster. Oh, burnout triggered. Oh, says no to the impact. Experiencing burnout. Just like the big chief. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Tomahawk buster to shut him down. KO.
Fait chier ça.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
Merde.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Taking stock.
Putain, j'ai encore raté le Shoryuken là.
Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. Neither of them willing to back off. Long low attack hit. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Neither fighter can land the deciding hit. Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously right now. Player 1 will look to apply roses with the throw, hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Hacks the dome. Jump, hits them with a stop and block. Jumps up. Medium kick hit. Decides to meet them in the air.
Putain, j'ai encore raté le Shoryuken, quoi ça se fait, je rate là.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is a complete shutdown. Uses that wall pressure. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Merde.
Jumps in, brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? More fuel for the fire! Hook them up! Good presence of mind to pull the trigger! Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Gotta do better than that. Solid anti-air. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that?
All or nothing! Eat this!
Here comes a big combo. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? A jump? Denies the jump in. This is a critical moment. Here comes the corner pressure. No one could have called that. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Good
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile.
Opening.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Knockdown. Throws him down. Good anti-air.
Merde, putain.
Some big juicy damage on that counter hit. This is a tough spot. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The throw misses.
Putain, ça bug là,
Want to
putain.
establish themselves early on. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Putain, ça a bugué là.
Forward. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Get scooped from down low. Jumps? Which way you gonna block? Going in? Medium kick.
Merde.
They return to center stage. That's a counter. All in with a rush. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Takes in the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Throws him. What's next? That drive impact is blocked. Jump in finds the mark. Cross-up blocked. The cross-up connects. What are you thinking here? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. We reach the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life.
Merde.
Both are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are a different story.
Putain.
Quick breather. Jumps up, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Whiffs the throw. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Pokes with a medium kick. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation.
Merde.
Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Breaks the block with a throw. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Knockdown and max SA. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1, smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 1 drops him hard. Breaks it.
Putain, j'aime pas quand il fait ça, putain.
Scrap's still going. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. What are you jumping in for? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ouais.
comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Misfire with the
Yeah.
drop impact.
Putain.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Putain.
They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Perfect execution and gameplay net our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Natsu's out of the quick dash. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Nice counter. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes.
Merde.
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Not much life difference. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Shows a medium kick. Jumps it, reads the jump in perfectly. It can't.
Ah putain. C'est shit ça.
Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
Merde.
Quick dash it. Nails the anti-air. The low heavy hits. Jump in finds the mark. Deftly shuts out the jumper.
Merde.
Trips him up.
Ah putain.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big, low, reaching heavy. Gets the jump in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gets out of there with a backdash. Both fighters planning something? From low heavy to a parry? Smart play with the throw. Gets married to the corner. Shows the medium kick. Shoryuken. Player 2 is barely hanging it the low. Going in, uses their drive gauge. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deep and air in this play? The drive impact doesn't work. Hit them with a quick low kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Excellent block. The last round. It's now or never. Jones with the fireball.
Ah putain.
That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. A quick breather. Low heavy, but no go. Were they baiting them into that? With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. What are they gonna do? Medium kick into, sets up with the jump in. Both rolls them. What now? Nice fireball. The drive impact doesn't work.
Merde.
Dangerous range here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Carries them all the way to the corner and one holds it in the corner. Noticeable life lead is a tough option.
Ah putain.
Huge chance. Are you kidding me? Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Blocks the impact. Extra spicy Shoryuken X. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Starts with a jumper. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Throws them to negate the block. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Getting into the end game
Ah,
now.
putain.
It's getting tense. Dashes up. Feeling out the spacing. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. One chance here may end this match. How's this? Player one has depleted their drive game. The low heavy connected? Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient hits them with a stop and pop. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. This is gonna be bad news. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Connects with medium kick. Drive gauge gap.
Merde.
Oh, what's this? Experiencing burnout. They return to center stage. Pokes with a kick. And they create throws them. Both sides getting ready.
Merde.
Uses their drive gauge. Oh, the throw connects. What now?
Putain, pourquoi elle a sauté?
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Blocks the low kick. This is gonna hurt. Finds the target. Jumps in. Connects with the throw. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. The low block.
Merde.
Looking for a hole. Let's get it. Throws him. Amazing. Medium kick into. Taps him on the toe. Bring in the heat. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Good places of knock.
Ah, putain. Je m'en doutais, elle allait faire ça.
We'll test some nerves here. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get
Mais c'est ça.
Take a seat. They're gonna have to. The drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block.
Merde.
Are you kidding me?
Putain, la chance qu'il a eu, quoi. Putain.
Showed they are truly the best of the best.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Gotta do this. Come on.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Overdrive. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Trips them off. Lots of aggression from both sides.
Merde.
Gets the jump in. Nice cross-up. Smart throw.
Putain, quand tu sais, j'ai raté ça encore là.
Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They gotta take advantage of this drive differential. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Going on the offensive. Manages to block the jump-in attack. The low heavy connected. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Aiming.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? From up above. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Merde.
Jumps? Sure you can? What'll happen here? Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Medium kick hits. Blocks him with a shorty. Both fighters planning something? Shows the medium kick. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. No way. No signs of letting
Putain.
out the corner. Excellent block. A jump in? Close range projectile. Who's going to take the initiative here? Meaty burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Oh my
Ah,
God.
putain.
The choke doesn't touch the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a Jump in. Jump.
Merde.
Low heavy, but no go. Ooh, does him dirty. Anti-air in the butt.
Merde.
For a hole. Ooh, you never know. Blocks the low kick. Sets up with the jump in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Fireball pressure. Trying to the low block. A jump. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throws them. What now? The drive impact doesn't work.
Merde.
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Drive impact misses. Who will set the bait? Chases them down.
Merde.
What's next? Noticeable life lead. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Oh my god, this fight is not the perfect read. Answers with a fireball.
Merde. Qu'est-ce qu'il a foutu là? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Merde, pourquoi il a sauté lui? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait?
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Some connects with the throw. Jumps. There's a change of sides. Both fighters want to step.
Putain. Quand je rate, je réussis. Et quand je réussis, je rate.
Player 2 has used up all of their drive range.
Merde.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very
Merde.
important. Holds out with the block. Throw. Misses. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks the low heavy. Nails the anti-air. Combo with
Merde.
target combo. Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Grabs and throws him away. Cannon spike.
Putain.
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Ooh, what a smart throw. What'll happen here? The low's blocked. Their spacing is so pumped, the brakes on the impact. Chases them down.
Merde.
Drops them from the air. Quick medium poke. Impact squashed. Player one, huge chance after that wall splash. Oh, yo, rock over here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Flatline zone.
Merde. Putain.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The low kick connects. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. There's an overdrive shorty. Creates an opening with a low heavy. A quick breather. Looking for a chance.
Merde.
Jumps in. Hits them in the gut. Player 1 is barely hanging in. This can lead to some big damage. The low. Life refuses their drive gauge. Knockdown and looking for a hole. Knockdown. Here comes the next flatline zone.
됐다.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Barely nice counter. Shakes things up with a fireball and whips.
아, 됐다.
The low kick hits. Getting up close and personal. A jump in. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. They push their way out of the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we forward rush. Dangerous range here. Pokes with a kick. Close range projectile. Connects.
아, 됐다.
Jumps. The drive impact doesn't work. Oh my God, they just choked it up. I can't believe it. Will it be the damage? Are you kidding me? Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Oh, the throw connects. Player two can build off this lead. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the jump in.
Yeah.
Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must have a counter. Jumps in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Looking for a chance. Going in. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Jumps. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters planning something. Player one has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now.
아, 됐다.
In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Was looking for that jump attack. Shoots off a fireball up close. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Trips him up. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Definitely saw that counter coming. Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The jump-in is denied. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. Gets the jump-in. Throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Barely blocks the jump in. Dashes.
Yeah.
Overdrive Hadouken. Player two experiencing burnout. Still slugging it out at this range. Blocks, throws them.
아,
What
됐다.
next? Well, how did they read that throw? Ooh, does them dirty. Ooh, what a smart throw. The low block. The low kick hits. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Wrecks them. Player one can't use any drive moves. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump in. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throws them. Oh, here we go. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. This is gonna hurt. What tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Both are ready to pull the trigger on the piston, leaving some big damage. All the throws.
Merde, putain.
Player one needs the clutch anti-air. The drive impact doesn't work. Low heavy. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? And whip. They're wide.
Ah, putain.
There's the counter we wanted. Player one can't let this simmer. They didn't take the throw.
Ah ouais.
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo,
Fais la prise, hein.
Here comes a new challenger.
this isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Opts for the throw. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to... Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Low kicks are a no-go. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Low heavy hit. Mix up incoming. All right, what's coming up next? Throws out a projectile. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Goes in on the imperfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nails the anti-air. Hazanshi blew him off with the overhead. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The jump in is denied. Connects with medium kick. Breaks those shins. Goes for the jump in. Doesn't miss a beat. Jumps up. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player two will look to apply pressure. Shoots their shot. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The attack is parried. Gets the jump in. Saw that low heavy coming. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Gets the crossing. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. What are they thinking here? Low heavy. Player two is just about out of drive after that. Overhead. Takes the chance to hurt him. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. You've got to be mindful of hit them with a stop and bop. Going in, they're going for the super art. Player, the super doesn't hit.
Merde.
Good job escaping that. Can this drive bring them back? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Blocks it. Serenity burns out. Ooh, what a smart throw. Let's send the bar on up to Kosho. That's not gonna hit. Hope this can lead to some big damage. Shift them for the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The low kick hits. Jump. Clutch, anti-air. Meets them air to air. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive head show. Who will set the bait at this range? Overhead, but it won't work. Punish counter on reaction. Player 1 with the rhythm. Also getting in some real damage. Knocks them out of the air. So can this drive bring them back? Okay, here we go. A jump, drive impact misses. Denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. One player, what a clutch low heavy. He goes all out with the super hard. Quick air to air. Opens them right up. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good.
Il m'a loupé là. Putain, il m'a loupé là le gars.
Street Fighter 6.